and Caitlin Clark look better than ever. Now, we know the ESPN article came out earlier this week, kind of detailing and letting us know exactly what Caitlin Clark had going on this offseason. It's still hard at work, dropping footage of today's practice. Now, it looked like the Fever has took their practice from the practice facility and back in the game bridge. We're 4 days away from the start of the season, and what she targeted, what she focused on, and that was the weight room, guys. So within that article, it was known that Caitlin Clark will go to events, fly back to Indiana to like less than 24 hours, and be back in the weight room by
100,000 views in 60 minutes? That's exactly what happened when the Indiana Fever released this Caitlin Clark practice footage, and I couldn't believe my eyes. This isn't just another highlight reel. This is a glimpse into what's about to hit the WNBA in 4 days. See that fadeaway shot with laser precision? Watch how she connects with Michaela Timms like they've been playing together for years. The footage shows exactly why fans are losing their minds before Clark has even played her first official game.
I'm telling you right now, the Fever currently got a couple injuries on the team. We got Sophie Cunningham, who's dealing with injury. We got Dances, who's dealing with injury. But that is not stopping this. And she also helped Amber Cotson-Kelly Cristobal with recruiting some of these veteran players to the team, bro. Talk about a heavy workload. Now, admin team from releasing some dope content, bro. Yes, they're letting us know how sharp Caitlin Clark is. I'm telling you right now, Caitlin Clark is sharp as an arrow, bro.
You won't want to miss what's happening behind the scenes. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. You know what's crazy? While most rookies are just trying to figure out where the practice facility is, Caitlin Clark is already breaking the internet before her first game. This isn't your typical rookie story. Most first-year players take some time off after the draft. They go on vacation, do some media, maybe even party a little. Not Clark. She's been grinding in ways nobody's talking about.
In these last couple of weeks, I've probably been dealing with double days, 2-a-day practices. Based off what she said in her interview today, she is not holding back on the practices. For those people who thinking she's not for the win MVP, I got a hard time thinking that she ain't. Now, Stephanie White let it be known the team has been practicing more than ever, bro. And definitely letting everybody know they're doing everything they need to do to make sure this team is ready to go for us to see on May 17th.
Think about this. Clark gets drafted and immediately starts working. She's been jumping from city to city for commercials, photo shoots, and media days. But what's wild is what happens when those cameras stop rolling. She heads straight back to Indiana for training sessions that most fans never get to see, until now. The practice footage that just blew up wasn't some planned PR stunt. It was Clark doing what she's been doing every day since the draft, working, and working hard. An ESPN reporter followed her for a week and saw that after flying back from New York, she didn't even go home. She went straight to the practice facility at 9 p.m. Who does that? Clark does. The weight room has become her second home. That ESPN article showed how she's been focused on building strength that will help her handle the physical WNBA game. College basketball is tough, but the pros? It's a whole different level of physical.
Here, man, and as y'all can see here, they doing pretty good, man. They're sitting at over 200,000 followers, and we'll get back to some of that footage there. There is a clip here that I want to show you guys. Come on. Hold on. And they're dropping a whole lot of content on their Twitter account, like I stated. Let's head on over there right now and check out some of these clips that has went viral from Caitlin Clark. Let Caitlin Clark fade away in the corner. This is the footage right here. They got over 100,000 views in 2 hours. Watch this.
Players are stronger, faster, and hit harder. Clark knows this, and she's preparing her body for the battle. While most rookies are chilling on a beach somewhere, Clark has been recruiting veteran players to practice with her. She's not waiting for training camp to build chemistry with her teammates. That connection you saw with Michaela Timms in the video, that didn't happen by accident. They've been working together for weeks now. learning each other's tendencies, figuring out the perfect timing for those passes. Remember that fadeaway shot that had everyone talking? The one where she created space and released the ball with perfect form? That wasn't luck. That was the result of thousands of repetitions when nobody was watching. That was Clark staying late after team workouts to perfect her footwork. That was her studying film of the league's best shooters and incorporating their techniques into her game. And we gotta give credit to the Indiana Fever media team. They've been smart enough to capture these moments that show her transformation. They know what they have: a rookie who doesn't act like a rookie, someone who's preparing like a veteran with something to prove. The footage might look casual, but what you're seeing is anything but normal for a first-year player. What makes this practice footage special isn't just the shots going in, it's how Clark is already adapting to the pro game. Notice how she's using screens differently than she did in college? See how she's adjusting to the wider spacing on the court? That's her working on the little details that separate good rookies from great ones. She's already testing herself against pro defensive pressure, figuring out what works and what doesn't before the real games start. The fact that this video hit 100K views in just 60 minutes proves fans recognize they're watching something special. They're not just watching practice. They're watching preparation. They're watching someone who understands that greatness isn't born on game day. It's built in these moments when most people aren't looking. This isn't about one viral video. It's about the story behind every move in that footage. It's about a player who's treating her first days as a pro like they're the most important of her career. Each pass, each shot, each defensive slide, they all tell the same story. Clark isn't just here to play in the WNBA. She's here to change it. The video shows something else too: confidence. Clark doesn't look nervous or hesitant. She looks like she belongs, like she's been preparing for this moment her entire life, because she has. The hours shooting in her driveway as a kid, the extra work in high school, the record-breaking college career, it was all leading to this. So when you watch that practice footage again, and let's be honest, we've all watched it multiple times, look beyond the made shots. Look at the focus in her eyes. Look at how quickly she's adapting to the pro game. Look at a rookie who refuses to act like one. The 100K views in 60 minutes weren't just about hype. They were about fans recognizing what real preparation looks like. They were about seeing someone who's ready to change the game before she's even played her first official minute. What you're seeing in this practice footage is more than just fancy moves. It's the result of Clark putting in work when nobody's watching. She's not just showing off skills. She's showing her commitment. The 100K views aren't even the real story here. What matters is fans getting to see what happens when pure talent meets serious preparation. That's the preview we're all getting before the real games start. 4 days from now, we'll find out if all this practice translates to actual WNBA games. But based on everything we've seen, Clark isn't just ready to play in the league. She's ready to make history.